everybody, my name is Wes, and today we're looking at a video by Sensitive Society. It's about a very weird TikTok user called Nova Online. He is a well-known, greasy Discord mod of a Chomy Chom Chom. I have been aware of this character. Keep in mind that I didn't say following this character. I've been very aware of this character for a little while now. I want to say little over 2 years-ish, roughly, coming on, almost, right about there. And he's still on the internet somehow. I don't understand how Nova Online is still on the internet. It's horrendous that he still is, but hey, let's check out that video. If you guys would, drop a comment down below. I'll respond, like, comment, subscribe. That'd be amazing. You all stay safe. Let's get to that video. There's that weird, greasy Chomy Chom Chom Chom. Ugh, gross. Please don't stare at me like that. That is disgusting.
Do you guys remember Nova Online? He's white EDP. I think that's the best way I could describe him. He's 2 to 3 steps from catching up to EDP.
Nova Online is white EDP though. That is crazy. You put it so well.
But I digress. We all know Nova. I've been covering this guy for over 3 years. So it's been a couple of months since the last time we covered Nova Online.
3 years.
And
it's been
with
about
the
3
EDP
years.
documentary out, I saw and heard things about Nova Online stuff that's been going on over the last.
I'm pretty sure I'm learned about Nova Online through Sensitive Society, so so it's been 3 years now. Kiwi Tapes is awesome. Smoky MCC is awesome. Bloodspeth is awesome. Check them all out.
Last week or two,
So
apparently there was a Nova Online protest where people went to his house.
Camera! Hey, Nova, look at camera.
This is very funny, but it harms the investigation.
Can we come in?
Everyone's getting fingered.
Everyone's getting fingered by Nova. I don't like that. That's horrendous. The only reason that I don't support stuff like this when it comes to predators is it actively harms the investigation for them going to prison. Because this person needs to be thrown in a deep dark hole and forgotten about. Also, this particular pred here lives with his mother, which does suck, by the way. Anything you try and do to him, you're technically affecting her, and she is quite disabled, which does suck.
By Nova Online. Yeah, Nova is fingering all of us guys. In a way, I kind of respect it. It's low-key a little tough. I gotta give him that.
No, it's not.
Holy shit. He's so close.
Now, do I think this is funny? Yes. Do I support this and condone going to Nova's house and writing on his wall? No. That is no bueno. No good. I do not support that in any.
I love how it almost feels like he's being just a little bit sarcastic here. But again, what he's saying is true. It actively harms the investigation. And you're also just bothering his mother, which it's
any way, shape, or form. You also gotta keep this in mind. Nova lives with his mom, so you're just damaging Nova's mom's property. I know nothing about Nova's mom besides I think they're going to cut off her leg or something. And apparently firefighters need to be called at least once per week to pick up Nova Online's mom. I remember this was a.
Speaking about that, I know for those of you that follow lolcows, this is old news to you, but the very last time she was coming home from the hospital, she had fell on her porch, and Nova / it's publicly known now, Mr. Gabriel didn't even try to help his mother. He left his mother outside on the porch or the ramp leading into the house, just alone out there and waiting for the firemen to show up. Just left her there, did nothing. He went on with his day, whether it was freaking gooning off on TikTok, sucking at video games, he just left her. That's why the fire department always gets called. just to move his mother because he won't do it. He won't put any effort in.
Situation about 2 months ago where Nova Online's mom fell down. I talked about it here on the channel, and the firefighters got called to pick up Nova's mom because Nova Online is too weak to pick up his own mom.
Not
so
weak.
if
He
the
didn't
mom
even
has nothing to do
try.
with this, just leave her out of this. The last thing we need is the police protecting Nova and feeling bad for
Yes.
Nova and having another botched EDP type.
No. The last thing we need is the police believing that Nova is being harassed. I mean, sure. In some cases he is, but last thing we need is them believing that he's an innocent angel in the situation and oh, he's just being bullied. By any means, no.
Situation. So for context, these messages, it's him going back and forth with a troll, and we actually get to learn more about his mom's situation, and it looks like Nova might be cooked.
Right now, I hate myself. I know it's
Valid.
not my fault,
Okay,
but
then.
Mom got rushed to the ER, and I just want to say real quick, it definitely is at the very least, a huge part Nova's fault with his mom's condition. He literally cannot be bothered to do the most simple things in order to help her, so...
All I've seen Nova do is recreate WWE
Ew.
wrestlers' entrance, eat food, wear diapers, and talk to minors. That's literally the only thing I've seen
That's all he
Nova
ever
ever
does.
do. Yet he has no time to help his mom out.
They found bacteria where she got her foot amputated. Just yikes.
Ew.
She's been in rehab for the past month. She couldn't have gained it from that. Thing is, if they know that your mom lives in bad conditions, is there a chance she gets sent off to another place? If that happens, I might just F myself.
The thing with Nova
Yeah, we don't need to hear that from that Gracie Chome. I hope she actually does be put in a home that'll actually take care of her, because Mr. Nova Chome Online here, he refuses to help his mother. He refuses to clean the house. His house is disgusting. When I first came across Nova Online and I saw how filthy his house was, I immediately felt like I had to go clean. I deep cleaned my room, I did some cleaning in the kitchen, a little bit of cleaning in the bathroom too. Just to, I guess, clean all that mental sludge from my brain. I just had to. I felt
in
the
his
need and I
currently living
did.
situation, does his house suck? Yeah, but you could do something about it.
His
And what I
fault.
mean by that, no, I'm not saying, well, dude, if you're homeless, just like buy a house, like, dude, just like buy a mansion, little bro. Like, no, I'm not here to say that, but no matter where you live, you could clean your house. It doesn't matter if you live in a good house, in a shitty house.
Yes. This Chomo here, if you haven't rolled across him yet, don't need to. Please subscribe to me. You'll learn enough about him. Please do. I recommend. He had an entire series on TikTok of apparently cleaning his house. Multi-part series. Yes, as you see, using a snow shovel to clean his house. This was a thing. This is not a bit. He seriously did this. It's incredibly weird and gross. And again, yes, he in fact did this. And it only gets worse, guys.
Just keep your house clean. I've seen Nova's live streams before, and his house looks straight up like a Resident Evil 7 house. Nova's
Worse
room
than
is
that.
disgusting.
No, you're being
his
charitable.
wall has blood. The house looks fucking disgusting, and that has nothing to do with the area or how much money his mom or he has. That's completely
Very
irrelevant.
true.
He's just a pig. And that's low-key kind of
He is
offensive
a
towards
pig.
pigs. The pig is
Oh, yeah, you're
possibly
right.
2 to
You're
3
right.
times cleaner than Nova. Nova doesn't clean his house. It is not a healthy
refuses
environment
to.
for Nova or his mom, who just lost a leg.
After the situation I had with my last dom betraying me, I've been extra careful.
I did not need to. We're not hearing it out of his mouth, but I do not need to picture him just saying that. You deserve to be betrayed. You are a Chomoth. You're Chomothy the frickin' 65th in your case.
Even if it's someone I know. If you don't remember, I am talking, or he is, and I as well, is talking about the set of pictures that were released of Nova. I'm sure you remember, I cannot show them on YouTube, but basically, he was talking to someone in a very inappropriate way, and he did send some very, very disgusting pictures that, yeah, like like I said, cannot show on YouTube. CG, huh? CG is a term used in age regression, and just for
Ew.
context, CG means caregiver, so his caregiver isn't, I don't know, man. Oh, you do that. Not the biggest fan of age regression. Is your caregiver like one of your girlfriends or something, or like someone else? No further context. Great job, Nova. Wouldn't that be kind of cheating? I don't know how this caregiver thing works. I'm polyamorous, as long as I have consent from my partners.
How does this, I was just about to say, how does this chum have partners, let alone a partner? But he's been caught dating so many minors. There's so many victims. I can only assume that if this is true that he has partners, that they're kids. They're definitely minors. I don't trust that they're of adult age, because if they were of adult age, they would have already come across his many sins on the internet. And this is not just stupid drama, guys. This is actual him being disgusting. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to minors. He's got a full pacifier connection that he sent to minors. He wears diapers. It's a really bad dumpster hill. Please follow me for more.
It isn't
of
cheating.
this.
First, EDP gets a girlfriend. I mean, he then dumps her, and then he goes on to have a AI girlfriend.
The jackpot, and I would like to introduce my beautiful girlfriend, Marissa.
I need to watch that documentary.
Marissa was very fucking annoying, irritating as fuck, annoying as fuck, and there's just certain shit that she did just bother.
But I mean, for a brief second, EDP did have a girlfriend. Never forget that. Nova apparently could potentially have a girlfriend. What is 2026? Unironically, what the fuck
what
is
is
this year?
2026?
I give it 12 to 18 months before Nova admits to having a AI girlfriend just like EDP. Honestly, I would not be surprised if he had one right now.
Do they even consent that I'm like flirting with you? He. Well, to be honest, I'm not flirting back because of my partners. My Australian girlfriend is hella emotional, or at least trying not to.
Confirmed that Nova gets laid virtually, I guess. The E-sex must go crazy. EDP got a girlfriend before GTA 6. Nova Online got a girlfriend from Australia before GTA 6. And he could potentially have even more girlfriends. So who's the real losers now?
His girlfriend is very emotional, so he's gonna at least try not to flirt back with everyone who messages him. Wow. This is a ladies' man right here.
Talking to Nova Online at 1 a.m. via Discord is definitely one of the decisions of all time. I would be scared to talk to Nova.
I make sure everyone is over 18 before I talk to them. By the way, him making sure everyone is over 18 is him maybe sometimes asking the person he's messaging. Not even at the beginning. A lot of the time. Just randomly he asks. That's
No, most of the time it's not before the conversation starts. It's after he's already been incredibly weird and gross, and oh, by the way, what's your age? Like, he's incredibly weird and gross to strangers way too soon off the get-go. Again, I wonder why the internet hasn't done internet things and gotten people to, certain people to not be on the internet anymore, because this is actively disgusting.
how he makes sure. Why? Because you have issues with minors or what? Can't have minor friends? That's a red flag. I have tons of friends that are like 16 or 17. Like, it's nothing weird. We are just friends. I feel like a big sis for them, and I have helped them the best ways I can in issues like they have friends. It all doesn't have to be weird with minors, So this is the first instance of this person trying to convince Nova it's okay to be friends with minors.
Now, my opinion on this is that, yeah, you could, I guess, if you're a content creator and they're like, yo, I'm a huge fan, yada yada yada, it's cool to have like 1, 2, 3, DMs back and forth, just thank them, yada yada yada. If you're a normal YouTuber, right, there's nothing wrong with that, right? It gets creepy when you're Nova Online or EDP and it's like, you should not be near kids. It's one thing to
At
be like, yo,
all,
thank you so much, I
whatsoever.
appreciate the love, hope you're doing well, and all of that. If you're once again a normal YouTuber, there should never be a reason for Nova or EDP or any creep like that to be friends with a minor. That is a disaster waiting to happen. That is like giving a schizo guy a gun and bombs all at the same time, and a little bit of alcohol, right? That's just a disaster waiting to happen. So probably not the best idea.
Just trying to eat. I did have some evidence, but it's been lost. That's just so convenient, isn't it? And then they just give a whole yap session about him making a presentation video on how he's not the victim, which we know that's not possible because he doesn't have any evidence. There's nothing that was lost. Or your non-existent evidence that you lost. I mean, this evidence can immediately wipe everything. Then do it, damn. You save yourself less trouble. It was in my old server, but I lost a link to that.
Yeah,
that is just so
every one of his excuses when either stuff is fake or, oh, I can get out of this, I have evidence. Oh, it was in my old server that got deleted. Every piece of evidence that would somehow make this weirdo innocent is somehow lost in a long dead Discord server that got deleted. Every single instance of that. Or when, you know, we have video of him being weird, he'll just be like, yeah, that's fake. That's fake. Oh my gosh, that's fake, guys. Don't listen to it. It's all fake. Even though, you know, one of the grossest ones that I can't forget is when he was singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to a minor while he was wearing a diaper. Yeah, while he was wearing a diaper. Yes, I get minor thing. That thing, yes. He was in a diaper and he was acting like a baby. It was so disgusting.
convenient that Nova had this evidence that can immediately prove everything false. I mean, allegations and screenshots and videos across years from multiple different minors just gone immediately from this evidence that was so conveniently lost. Wow.
In cases such as Novas or EDPs, I mean, it's fucking obvious. I want to focus on Nova because a few years ago, I remember I offered him a platform to defend himself. I wanted to see what was true, what was BS, and I told him, I'm not going to prank you. This is a legit interview. And he said no. At that point, I'm like, well, if you're innocent and someone's giving you a platform, wouldn't you take it? And what I mean, I would be like, let me address everything. He didn't, and he hasn't to this day. 3-4 years later, he still hasn't addressed most, if anything, truth be told. So he has no one to blame but himself. So I really don't feel bad for him. And I do not believe that he had a folder that was ready to clear his name from everything. I doubt it.
Me too, but it's because ever since the incident, my emotions changed. You know what? I need to bring this up to my therapist. Incident? I see her tomorrow. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that old friend of yours said something like you didn't attempt. When I tried to squeeze my wrist. Shoot. Yeah, but he lied about how I did it. How did that happen?
Yes. Oh my gosh. This, for the longest time, one of the many things that has ticked me off about his dude. His quote-unquote attempt at his life was him literally... Come on, guys. Follow Wes, even though I'm not in VR, guys. I do have a VR channel. Please do follow. Put your hand to the sky. Put it out. Put your other hand around your wrist. Put your thumb over, I guess, where that little pressure point or blood vessel is. He did that, and then he squeezed. That was his attempt. That was his entire attempt, was squeezing really hard, full on, gripping his wrist, and apparently that was his thing that happened, and his emotions changed because he attempted. Ooh, I've had a couple of friends that have attempted. They have gone to the special places to be watched to make sure they don't do that again, and they've gone back there a couple of times throughout their lives that I'm aware of. This crap pisses me off. He's quite literally cosplaying depression. He's cosplaying making that attempt. He's cosplaying this depression, which he's not... I'm going to just say, you can't really call me evil. He's a chum. He's not actually depressed. He's just sad that the internet that knows about him properly doesn't treat him nicely. He's not looked favorably upon whatsoever. He will get nowhere, and that's why he's sad. He's not depressed. He's just sad, and he can't get around his own actions that he completely keeps on doing over and over again. It's disgusting.
I tried to stop my pulse. It was kind of a heat in the moment thing.
Me
Oh
after
my
a minor
gosh.
inconvenience in life. I like how Nova thinks that ending it all is just grabbing your wrist and pressing down. I thought Nova had blades ready, but I guess just holding your wrist a little bit and pressing down is considered taking your life. I guess Nova really is about that gangster
It's
life
so
if he's talking about
stupid.
his attempt at 3 a.m.
My fans are one of my two sole motivators for staying alive. I could probably count the amount of fans he has on one hand.
If you're a fan of Nova Online, you
gotta be
genuinely have
ill.
to go. Who is a Nova Online fan? I would love to meet one.
willingful one at
Probably not. I'm a
that.
little scared of him and them, but I don't think anyone ever proudly says, "Yeah, I'm a fan of Nova Online. He's my favorite TikToker."
But you know,
Anyone who
that's
full chest
asking a bit
does
much
is
of this
disgusting.
fella. Are they really that important? The food reviews, I mean. You would do better if, I don't know, you did something.
Oh my gosh, his food reviews. His food reviews. It consists of him stuffing his gullet and, you know, yes, that this is food, essentially. Doesn't talk about the actual in-depth flavor like normal food reviewers do. He's just like, if it's spicy. It's a little bit spicy, but it's nothing I can't bear. No other detail. No other detail at all. His food reviews are literally him just buying DoorDash and saying the most milquetoast thing about the food, and that's it.
Like item reviews or game reviews and movie reviews. Saves you way more money. I mean, I tried movie reviews before I got famous. That's
Famous,
a strong
you're
word, but
funny.
okay. And didn't do too well without giving away spoilers.
Nova Online is not famous. He might be infamous, but Nova Online is not famous in any way, shape, or form. It is quite interesting to see what's inside of his big, greasy head. I don't think he's all there. I think there's something, obviously, duh. Thank you very much, Captain Obvious. Yeah, there's something wrong with him. You're not famous, little bro. You are a known alleged predator. Really, nothing to be proud of.
Known-
You
I
didn't get
wouldn't say
famous
alleged
because
at
of your
this
food
point.
reviews. You got famous
I would not say alleged at this point because it's literally documented video evidence, documented Discord evidence.
because of everything that happened in between.
Also learned that using the pink wand, I
Oh,
don't know if I
come
can say the V
on.
word, also makes a really good massage gun. My elbow is really sore, and I really think it's funny that Nova genuinely tries to make the
Ew.
excuse that he lost this evidence that could clear him of everything and pretty much turn his life around, but he has a whole presentation with multiple people he shared it to, full of random screenshots from people making fun of him. I can also prove I've been
Yeah.
harassed since I was 17, and even before that too. I mean,
So
from what I
what?
know, you've been on the internet since very young, and harassment is normal on the internet. Since I was 12, I don't know what that has to do with your allegations
doesn't.
or your internet, whatever, but okay.
Yeah, these messages were something else. To put it
Yeah.
lightly, I would very seriously reconsider my whole life if I'm up at 2, 3, 4 a.m. talking with Nova Online. If that was my life, I would think to myself,
Yes.
what?
Thank you, Sensitive Society, for that video, but like, oh my gosh, guys. I don't know why my head is moving that way, but yeah, guys. Nova Online is still a thing. It's horrendous. I want him to be, well, gone off the internet. Again, I don't know why I'm moving like that. That being said, you all have a wonderful night. Stay safe, everybody.